guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we have with us a 1978 CB400A, and the A stands for automatic. A nice little Hondamatic, really cool thing. It's my wife's motorcycle. It's in awesome shape. It may look like it has a clutch, but this is not a clutch. This is actually a parking brake. You put it in, it's engaged. Not engaged. Does not have a tachometer because it shows you we're in neutral right here. If I shift up, I'm in first speed and second speed. So they're really great. I can start off in either one of these. Once I start it, put it in gear, let off the brake, it'll take off. Slow, a little smoother in second gear, a little harder acceleration. I use that term loosely. It is a 400, right? So a little harder acceleration in one, and then once you get up to about 30, 40 miles an hour, you can shift into second, or you can shift sooner. Totally up to you. But it's an awesome example of this bike that was not super popular when it came out in 1978, but I think it's awesome. You know, my wife loves it. It's like riding a Lazy Boy, super smooth. It's all original condition. Graphics are still in really good shape. Seats in excellent condition all the way through. You look at the chrome, really good shape. The wheels are in great shape all the way through, even down to this. The sticker's still really good. This is a great example of this motorcycle when you see all the way through. It's got some signs of that it's been around for 40 plus years. You can see it here, but other than that, it's in awesome shape all the way through. Really great. So what I'm going to do, now that we gave you guys a look at it, if you're not familiar with it, we're going to go ahead and take this sucker for a ride. I don't get to do that much, so but it's in great shape. We've been looking for one for a while, trying to find these. There are not a lot of them out there, and because they weren't super popular, this was the second version of what Honda deemed as an entry-level motorcycle, right? Without a clutch. It's kind of a beginner's bike. The one they did before was a CB750, but they realized that the CB750 was too big, right? It's a beginner bike, a CB750 in an automatic. So I'm gonna go ahead and strap the GoPro on. We're gonna take this thing for a little quick rip in the neighborhood, and then I'll get back to you in a second.
An eternity later.
Okay, here we go. Let's get this sucker started up. This starts right up. Sounds as it should. This bike is probably a little louder than what it was stock, just because the previous owner thought it was a good idea to cut the tips of the exhaust off, I guess because he wanted a little bit throatier sound. We're going to warm up a little bit. So we're just going to go ahead and put it in gear. And now it's in first. And I just take off, no clutch. It's pretty crazy, so I can stop here. Hands off the brakes. It's not going anywhere, it's in gear. All I have to do is give it some gas and it'll take off. It's pretty crazy. It's like riding a scooter. So we'll kind of go through, we'll get on the road up here so we can see a little bit how it works. Brake. There's nobody coming, and then we'll kind of hard accelerate. I say hard. Roll off, shift to second, and then now we're just cruising. Don't have to do anything. It's pretty smooth. I mean, I don't have a tach, so I don't know how fast I'm going. I mean, what the RPMs are, but I don't think you need them. Run anybody over, try not to get run over. So just a nice little cruiser. It's awesome. It's so smooth. It works and rides so well. The suspension is nice and just comfortable. I mean, that's the whole thing. The only bad thing is I don't know what to do with my left hand. There's so much I want, and my left foot, right? because normally when you get up to a stop sign, you want to downshift. Maybe I'll engine brake a little bit, use the transmission to slow me down, pull in the clutch, get there. But I don't have anything to do with this one. Unless I'm stopping, you know, it does nothing. So, meaning parking, because I can use it to turn my lights on and my blinkers. That's my only, I can horn. Other than that, I can't do anything with the left hand. I can only do these switches, right? Just hold on. That's the weird part from riding this bike compared to other bikes. It just takes a few seconds to realize that, I don't have to do anything. It's like going from riding any one of my motorcycles to, with the exception of my Kawasaki W1, which has the shifters on the right side. So the shifter's on the right side and I don't know what to do. So I don't have to, just while I'm here, I'm just gonna make a U-turn right here. I don't even have to shift out of second. I can just stay in second. You know, I only need to shift when I'm parking and put it in neutral, because it will not start unless it's in neutral. So you gotta put it back in neutral. But other than that, I don't need to. I can just click into second and ride it like I stole it and just have a good time. I mean, it's so smooth. It's such a great example. What I was going to say before is the same thing with not knowing what to do with my left hand is the same thing when I ride my Kawasaki W1, because it's a right hand shift and the shift pattern is just 4 up. So for the first couple of minutes I'm riding it, every time I get to a stop sign, I'm shifting gears because the brake's on the wrong side. Well, it's on the correct side for that bike, but on the wrong side compared to all the other motorcycles we have. So same thing with this one, but this one's a little easier to adjust to. Now, I think Honda was right. This is a great entry-level motorcycle, beginner motorcycle, because you can get comfortable out in traffic, you can get comfortable riding without having to worry about shifting and all that. Then once you add that to it, then it's different. There will be a learning curve going from this bike, would have been a learning curve going from this bike to a bike with a clutch and actually having to shift the gears. But the fear that in getting on the bike and getting into traffic is going to be, that learning curve with a new rider is going to be short. But that's why I think this was a great example. My wife had always wanted one of these, just because, not because she can't shift, she does, but hey, if I don't have to, why would I? The bike that she rides other than this one is a CB400A, and she's got to shift that one and she has no problem doing it, but this one, she can just sit back and cruise, which is what she wants to do anyway. So this bike works out really well. Once I get past this road, we may feed it the beans a little bit. Nah, we can't, we got cars, we got the kids, but I can get on it a little bit. This motorcycle is plenty capable. You know, I'm going to downshift to first just because we're going to be going slow. I can tractor through this gravel, but you know, for anybody that said that this bike it's a girl's bike,
everybody knows it's for girls,
or whatever, this bike's completely capable. You could get on this bike and ride it anywhere, and it works tremendously, and it's awesome. So we really enjoy it. It's such a great bike. You know, it's such a great bike, and I really appreciate you guys letting me take you on this little journey. GoPro, stop recording. So guys, there you have it. Our kind of walk around, giving you a good look-see at our 1978 Honda CB400A. Nice little Hondamatic. It is just so great. You know, everything about it, it's quirky enough that it's cool. You know, the graphics are cool enough. It definitely screams 1978. So I want to thank you guys for allowing me to share that with you. And I want to thank you for watching this video. And if you like this type of video and this content, please do me a favor, like, tag, and share, and subscribe to our channel. You can follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. So do that, and other than that, you guys have a great day. Thanks a lot.